How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another live reaction. Back once again, One Piece chapter 1121. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. What's good, everybody? Let me check all my stuff. Make sure that the stream is good. Hold on. Damn minute. There we go. Alright, we are live both on YouTube and on Twitch for our live reaction. What's going on, everybody? Why's my quality all fucked up? Hold on. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Alright. Just wanted to make sure we are good. Should we get the headphones on? Alright, what's up? Hit that like button. Support the stream. For anyone just jumping in here, you know what I'm saying? Like the video, get get those likes up. Gonna wait a few minutes for people to start streaming in. I just put the tweet out now, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes for everyone to pull in. But you know, while that's happening, chit chat. You know how it goes. We're gonna build into this into the eventual stream, into the eventual reaction. So. Hope you guys are doing well. Alright, we're good on that end. We are good on that end. Alright, man. It seems like, based on what I'm seeing, did I see USA versus Serbia? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. You know, it was at a time where I was kind of busy, so I didn't check out most of it, but I saw most of the highlights and stuff. I saw some stuff. You know, it was a good game, man. USA pulled definitely redeemed itself after its showing against Australia, which was not exactly the most encouraging. You know what I mean? So they're playing well, man. They're playing well. I'm more interested. You know what I'm saying? For anyone who knows me, obviously, I've got the Italian roots, but for people who really know me, they know that my father is from Argentina. And big, obviously, Copa America just happened. And, you know what I'm saying? My boys pulled it out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to act like I'm the biggest football supporter because it's not really my sport. You know, I don't really care about the club level stuff. Generally speaking, I superficially will watch it just for the sake of it if it's on. But I do quite enjoy international play. Quite a bit. So, you know, obviously seeing my my family squad. My dad's a huge, obviously, Argentina fan, big Messi guy. Seeing them pull out the Copa America was it was nice, baby. It was kind of nice. I'm just gonna say it's pretty good, pretty nice. It was a little hit and miss there for a while, but hey, man, following up the World Cup, which was like a storybook, whole like. It seemed like something out of a fucking movie, man. It was crazy how that unfolded, and then just to roll into this. Bro, it was amazing. What's up, Leonard? Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. If I sound a little raspy, I'm a little under the weather, but nothing crazy. Just a little cold. Nothing to write home about. So, as you can see, the light of the heavens are shining into my room right now. So I apologize if it's a little bright in here. I do live in Florida, and Florida is it's fucking hot, man. I hate summer heat down here, man. Usually I'm on vacation this time of year, but couldn't get to that this year, unfortunately. So I'm kind of stuck here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I hate the heat, man. I really do. I'd rather be chilling in like 60-degree weather than chill in 100-degree weather, or even 50 or 40-degree weather. 60 is pretty great. Uh, I'm talking about I'd rather be in 40-degree weather than 100-degree weather. I don't know if you guys are the same. I don't know if I'm weird like that. I prefer to be snug up in like a coat and instead of being fucking hot, getting sunburnt. Shit sucks, bro. Shit sucks. Shit's ass. Complete ass. But yeah, we're gonna wait a few minutes for a few more people to roll in. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video. And we're gonna get started with this One Piece reaction, man. It's crazy we're getting the new remake, dude. The new remake, the One Piece anime remake. With new voice actors, they've confirmed they're gonna use new voice actors because the original voice actors are a little older. So that makes sense. Yeah, man, I'm curious how many episodes we're going to get of it ultimately when it's all said and done. How much they're going to cut, if they're going to do basically like a one-pace type thing. I don't know. We're going to have to see. That's the New York in me. Apparently, yeah, I guess that's the case. Thank God for Lautaro Martinez's goal. I didn't think my heart can take another penalty. Oh, my God, dude. Penalties. Why teams are so content to go into penalties is crazy to me. It's a fucking coin flip. But, we got Emi Martinez, so he's goated on the end penalty kicks. So maybe Argentina's just comfortable with Emi because they believe in him, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know. But, yeah, Lautaro, I wanted to kill him during the World Cup. He was just shanking everything, dude. But, he pulled through in the Copas. That's what he does. So it is what it is. You have to understand, man. I was there. I was in the stands for Copa America when Chile played Argentina in the penalty kicks. I was in the stands for that, boys. I forgot what year that was. 2014, maybe? I don't remember what year it was. Fuck. Someone remind me. I'm old. I'm forgetful. Okay? I was in the fucking stands, and I watched Messi miss that penalty kick. Hurt my soul, bro. Oh, hurt my soul. So we've grown through the pains and gotten to some great things after suffering for so long. The Wit remake better be Hunter x Hunter 2011. I expect it to. It's Wit, man. It's Wit, bro. It's gonna be weird getting used to the new voice actors though. That's the one thing that's gonna be difficult. But I believe in Wit, man. The way that they handled Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is one of my favorite manga, man, ever. And the way that they handled that, gorgeous. Honestly, Vinland Saga might be one of my favorite animes ever. It was already one of my favorite mangas ever, but the adaptation, man, is perfect. It's literally perfect. And the music, oh my God. Dog. We got to talk about the music real quick. I'm going to be reacting soon. Anyone like, what's he going to react? I'm going to react soon. Right. But I got to talk about the music. Oh, bro. The Vinland Saga openings and endings might be bar for bar, pound for pound, the best ever. Ever. The only one which is not a certified banger to me is opening number 2, and it's still a really solid to good opening. Yeah, man, Wit Studios is doing a One Piece remake from episode number 1. East Blue, well, starting with the East Blue Saga, obviously. It's already confirmed. In fact, I don't know, I've been hearing a lot of news about it recently. I think they're starting to get rolling, dude. I don't know when it's coming out, though. Is there a big confirmation on when it's coming out? Let me look that up. There's no official release date yet, but fans can expect the One Piece anime remake to be released sometime in 2025. 2020, next year. That's crazy, dude. It's next year? That's actually nuts, man. I have no end, bro. I'm telling you, the openings are fucking amazing, man. And the endings are amazing, too. Oh my God, dude. Maybe I'm biased because they're very English-centered endings, especially, and some openings. There's some English in there, which I do enjoy when songs go back and forth with the English and the Japanese. But dog, the openings are insane, man. I wonder if we add new music to the remake. Yeah, they're gonna be. It's completely separate from Toy, so they're not gonna be using the stupid sound of Dragon Ball Z sound effects. No offense, Toy. You've been godlike lately, so I can't be mad at Toy for what they've done recently. They've been excellent. Um, in fact, let me just say one thing to shout out Toy before I start my reaction here. Because I believe One Piece, I don't know what rating system, I think it might be IMDb, but One Piece is currently the top rated show of 2024. Let me go to my likes real quick, hold on. I like to think about it. Where are my likes? Profile. I remember, like, yes. So, IMDb posted yesterday, and I retweeted it. Among TV shows with season premieres so far in 2024, these 10 had the highest averages of IMDb user ratings. One Piece was number 1. All right? If we're just talking animes, yeah, that's to be expected. But we're talking about other shows surrounding it. Number 2, Shogun. Number 3, X-Men 97. Number 4, The Bear. Number 5, Fallout. Number 6, The Boys. Number 7, House of the Dragon. True Detective. Like, these are fucking premier live action shows compared to a fucking anime. And that's absurd. No, I'm starting the reaction right now, actually. I'm starting it right now. That's crazy to think, man. So shout out to Toei. They're putting in work. But the new one is going to be the Wit Animation anime is going to be its own thing. With new music, new voice acting, new everything. So I mean, obviously it's going to be still adapting the same shit, so it'll be very familiar. But I'm very excited to see what a new studio's interpretation and flair on the show is going to be and how it's going to look, man. I'm very excited. I'm very excited, to say the least. But with that being said, guys, I think I've delayed enough. It's time to react. One Piece, chapter 1121. So go pull up the chapter. Do I have any water with me? Shit, I don't got no water. It's fine. I'm gonna power through this. So yeah, pull up the chapter if you want to read along. Let me pull up a sidebar for the chat. All right, here we go. Let's fucking do this thing, man. All right, here we are. One Piece, chapter 1121. We got on the cover of Weekly Shonen Jump, we got Luffy, we got Usopp, we got Chopper, and we got Nami. Luffy looking baller as hell. Baller as hell. Love it. Oh my god. Lord have mercy.
NAMID.
God damn it, Nami. What the hell? Oh my god. I'm a Robin supporter through and through, but Jesus Christ, I wavered for just a moment. I wavered just now. I apologize, Robin. Just forgive me for my sins. I wavered. I'm not gonna lie. It's just it. The first thing I noticed was the shorts, buckle, or not buckle, the button, whatever you want to call it, being undone. This is so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary why that needs to be undone, Nami. I appreciate it, but it's unnecessary. What the hell? God, Oda was freaking On something with this one. Jesus Christ. Alright, we do get my girl Robin over here on the side, so I do get my Robin love. I appreciate that. We got Usopp, we got Luffy. Obviously, Sanji's like me right now, like, god dang. God damn! Jinbei, Frank. You got the whole squad. Zoro. Brook. Very, very nice. Very nice stuff. Let's get into the actual chapter. That was a right hook. I'm gonna be honest. That was like, I'm a little shook. I gotta recalibrate. I gotta refocus here. Whew. God damn. Let's refocus. Watch out for those claws. The clash comes to a head. We can't let them get away. Fire! They're poisonous. Don't touch them. Whoa, yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. What an intense attack. You still won't stay down, you bastard. Mumble. Oh, Bonnie's in Nika form again. Luffy with the punch. What is happening? Bonnie? Wheeze. That's it, Bonnie. You've got this. Oh, Bonnie punched him. It was kind of hard to see what was happening there. I'm gonna be honest. That's it, Bonnie. You've got this. A day of awakening is coming. Is Vegapunk going to say anything we don't already know? Will Vegapunk reveal information that is new information to the story? Or is he just going to keep repeating himself? We shall see. A day of awakening is coming, where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. Yeah, we knew that. They didn't know that, but we knew that. Anybody in the crowd I recognize? Not really. I'm gonna be honest. We know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents. Why are you showing Shirahoshi, who's an ancient weapon? But why? I know why you're showing her. Why are you showing Vivi, though? Why are we showing Vivi, though? I mean, I guess Pluton was... The poneglyph about Pluton was on Alabasta. When Robin discovered it. Well, she didn't discover it, but you know what I mean? She read about it. So what does the Nefertari family have to do with Pluton? Were they the original creators of Pluton? I 100% believe this, and I believe this for a long time, guys. This is theory time for a second, so bear with me here. I 100% have believed this for a while. Similar to like Dune and Arrakis, how that planet used to be full of water, right? I 100% believe that Alabasta was once like, you know, not a desert island, but once was like rift with life, you know, had water everywhere and stuff, and now it's a desert. So I think that back in the Void Century, maybe it was Lily or someone else. They were responsible for the boat being built, because there's probably a lot of, like, similar to Water 7, there's like a waterways and stuff probably in Alabasta, I would imagine. Something probably happened where it became a desert. That's my guess. That's my theory. That's my guess. Because why else would Pluton be connected to Alabasta if... And it's a ship. We know it's a ship. So why would a ship be connected to Alabasta when there's no water to sail unless you leave the island? So my guess is, you know, Pluton, not Pluton, Alabasta was at once, you know, just teeming with water. Anyway, continuing on. That sank the world's continents is still in use. The power is out there. Those with rare and unique racial ancestry. Hold on a second. So, like, really quickly, like, if that's the case, then we pretty much should know, like, we know where all three of the ancient weapons are. Shirahoshi's one of the ancient weapons. Pluton's in Wano, right? And your Uranus is most likely under the hands of the world government. They used it to destroy Lelucia. So we know where the ancient weapons are. It's a matter of how they're going to be implemented in the future. I think ultimately Blackbeard's going to kidnap Shirahoshi. Blackbeard's going to kidnap Shirahoshi 100% because of what they learned in this arc, Blackbeard's crew. And now that the fucking what's his face? The fucking mud guy, blanking on his name, is going to rat out about Shirahoshi to him. And Shirahoshi's going to get kidnapped. Blackbeard got his people everywhere, dude. Shirahoshi's getting kidnapped. And what the fuck? Who's going to stop anyone? Like, who in fucking Fishman Island is going to stop anyone on Blackbeard's crew? Nobody. So Shirahoshi's going to capture by Blackbeard. Pluton? Maybe also might be Blackbeard because he knows about both. So, I mean, I don't even know what's going to happen. We'll continue with the chapter. I'll get back to these. Caribou, thank you. I forgot about his fucking name. I'll be honest. He's just been a plot device, to be honest, at this point. He's just there to relay information to Blackbeard. Anyway, continuing on. Those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly persecuted and slaughtered today. Yes, they are. Due to some mysterious quirk of history. Are you a buccaneer? What makes my blood so special anyway? How much of Kuma is there in Kuma? He's actually having a flashback. My boy Kuma. I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there was a kingdom of gods up there. You're a Lunarian. Oh my god! We got a king sighting! A King Yu sighting! Okay, you're a Lunarian. The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information about them. Look, she got 3 eyes. Interesting. Oh, I'm sure Pudding is happy. Just son. You know Pudding is happy. You know, and I can see it right there. Thank you so much for the gift, Pudding, man. Shout out to Ace for getting the sub. I know you're happy. We got a Pudding sighting in the chapter. Ooh. Alright, shout out Pudding. I know you're happy in the chat. Look, she got 3 eyes. Nika, you're mine. You are but a parrot mimicking what you do not comprehend. Enough. Luffy smacked that to the side. You can either live or... Well, oh, wow. She's remembering back. Oh, man, this is big. Yeah, this is big stuff here, man. You can either live as a slave or die. She saw all of Kuma's memories. Oh, man. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That is what the tides of time have decided. How dare you? All the things you did to Daddy. That's what I'm talking about. What you did to Mommy. Your mother ended up being part of my drug experiments. How dare you call yourself a god? Bonnie, say hi to Mommy. Real gods do exist. I wanted to be a hero. Oh God, don't get emotional, Jason. Don't get emotional now. Don't do it. I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people. Real heroes, too. All I ever wanted was for the 3 of us to live in peace. Being alone for so long made me want to die, but I kept going. I owe everything to those 2. Damn, dude. That's tough. Thank you, Bonnie. We're so glad you were born. They blessed me in so many ways. She's having like a what if scenario playing in her head. Liberating you insects. Uh-oh. The double Nika Punch. There will be a reckoning on on the day those answers come. You must be on guard to protect yourselves. No matter what happens, I have faith in humanity's compassion or capacity for wisdom. As they show weather, yeah, that's pretty cool. I have faith in science. Bzz. Roger died 25 years ago, and it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. A new age is heralded by the passing of old legends. Nika Punch. That's a sick panel. Okay. Today, there are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. Yeah. We really sent him flying, Bonnie. Good job. Is that a smile from my boy? Is that a smile from my boy? Oh, I can see that Kuma smile, man. Oh, dog. I am not going to cry. Not this time. I'm not going to lie. This chapter had hands. It had emotional hands. It got me a little flustered. But not this time. Not this time. I legitimately can't go back to those Kuma chapters without crying, dude. I can't do it. I tried. I tried rereading some of those old Kuma chapters. I fucking ball out. This shit means something to me, man. It means something to me. No, it's emotional. Anything Kuma related, it's immediately pulling at my heartstrings. I love that man with everything I hold dear. I do. And when the anime happens, I don't know if I'll film. Well, because the thing about anime reactions, it's really difficult to knock a copyright strike. Like, if I could just stream it and react to it and cry, then I would do it. But it's not that simple, man. I mean, I could do a Twitch thing where I react to it on Twitch and then delete the VOD. That could be a thing. And then, you guys can see me cry. Because I will cry. The Kuma backstory in the anime. Because I know I will. That's what you want to see. We'll see. But seeing Kuma smile here, seeing him be like acknowledge what's happening, it feels good, man. And I'm happy. Well, I don't want to say anything yet. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx anything until they are completely safe and away from harm. All right. I'm not gonna say shit. All I'm gonna say is those Elbaf motherfuckers better have some doctors taking care of him right now. I don't want no bullshit. All right. I don't want no bullshit. All right. I'm gonna do the head thing. I don't want no nonsense where fucking we are sailing to Elbaf and then Kuma's like, I was holding on for the last moment, bleh, and dies. Bullshit, okay? I don't want to do that. I don't want to see that. I will not accept that. Because right now, motherfuckers better be taking care of him. Medics right now should be looking at him. Medics and fucking... and Frankie for mechanical purposes. Better be looking at him right now, dude. Right fucking now and making sure he don't die. Because if it happens where they get to safety, yay, and then him and Bonnie get a final moment, he's like, Bonnie, I'm going to tell you something, bleh, and dies or some shit like that, I am not going to be happy. On many levels. That is going to be ass. So, that's all I'm going to say. My boy Kuma, that's all I'm going to say. Look, that's your ship, isn't it? We're going to die. We're going to fall. Someone save us. Such individuals are probably... Zoro sighting, baby. Let's go! The closest to the truth. A coincidence, or did Roger set this all in motion? My treasure, it's yours to find. Everything is right where I left it. Ray-san, you'll catch a cold. This man went into a fucking liquor coma because Vegapunk said a couple words about the Void Century. Alright? About the Void Century. You better fucking accept that this is what's happening, brother. Alright, Vegapunk. I like where this is going. Isn't the Commodore back yet? I can't wait much longer. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joy Boy would want. Emperor Blackbeard's lair, Pirate Island, Hachinosu. I love the fucking crack that was left by fucking, was it Garp that punched him in the face? Yeah. Fucking Garp crack in the, that's cool. Uh-oh. Boss, you're drinking too much. Shut up, I ain't drinking. Emperor Red Hair Shanks' ship, the Red Force. Chairman Buggy. I love how there's how Oda's basically saying these are the ones who are going for the One Piece. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joy Boy will want. Then we see Blackbeard's place, we see Shanks's, and then we see Buggy. Chairman Buggy, there's no doubting your greatness now, huh? You always exceed our expectations, huh? There's so much more to your dream than I thought. Yo, both fucking Mihawk and Crocodile are over his shit, man. They were so done, bro. They want nothing to do with this, man. I love it. I love their dynamic so much, man. It's really great. But I don't think it's a coincidence we're seeing the people who are the direct challenges for the One Piece, right? We've got, obviously, Luffy. We have Blackbeard, or Shanks, Buggy, and fucking... Well, not Buggy, let's be honest. It's Cross Guild. It's really Mihawk and Crocodile, with Buggy as the fucking figurehead. But you know what I'm talking about. Going for the One Piece, man. Can you fucking imagine, dude? Can you fucking imagine? There's a part of me... I know this might be blasphemous to say, and I'm sorry, but I have to say this. There's a part of me that wants Buggy to find the One Piece, even though he's a fraud. I mean, obviously Luffy will be the one to, like, usher in the new age, yada yada, be the Pirate King. But I kind of want Buggy to be the first one to find it. I kind of want Buggy to be the first one to find it, see what the One Piece is, whatever it might be, and not get it. You know what I mean? Like, I can see Buggy going there, and you know how Roger laughed, and like, ha ha ha, what a great story, Joy Boy. I can see Buggy looking and being like, what the fuck is this? Not knowing what the hell is going on. And I just want that to happen. A part of me really wants that to happen. And I would not put it past Oda to have Buggy be the one to find the One Piece first. I'm just saying. Ultimately, Luffy will be the Pirate King. Like, I think, like, you know, I just think it would be fucking hilarious for Buggy to be the first one. It would be funny. It'd be funny. I'm sorry, I'm a traitor, I know. This is blasphemous to say. Because if he just stumbles on it and doesn't realize... Because Buggy thinks the One Piece is a treasure. Like a physical treasure. He doesn't understand that there's more to it than just that. Right? So I can imagine Buggy, like, walking up to it and being like, what the fuck is this? This sucks. I don't want this. I want a treasure. And then dipping. And then Luffy finds it and recognizes, understands the importance of it because he has Robin with him to be able to be like, oh, no, this is a whole thing. This is a story. This is a big deal. And being able to actually comprehend the vastness and importance of what they're finding here. I'm just saying that would be kind of funny. And it'd be fitting for Buggy, because he only cares about superficial stuff, you know. Anyway, we're moving on. There's no way we'll just stand by and let's go and find it first. Navy HQ. Who will protect the common folk then, you dolts? There's no stopping this now. The fate of this world will be decided by whoever finds it. Oh shit! Ah, look at that! It all depends on who finds the One Piece. Shanks, Luffy. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Shanks, Luffy, Blackbeard, Buggy. I love the picture they used for Buggy is him with snot running down his nose and fucking tears out of his eyes. Oh, I didn't even see this bottom panel. Akainu. Dragon, the man who waits. The man who stalls. Who the fuck is this? Is that Shanks? That's not Shanks. No, Shanks is up there. No. That looks like Shanks' sword. All right, Oda being mysterious. So we have Akainu, Dragon, Random Dude, Emu, Kobe, Aokiji. Fascinating. Oh, fascinating. Ooh, why is Aokiji there, guys? It's almost as if what I have been saying about Aokiji for years and years and years now about him having a deeper goal, finding out some sort of important truth to the world, being able to create some incredible change in the world, him having some greater goal than serving Blackbeard, him not being evil, all of these things have to be true. Why else would he be in this panel here with some of the heaviest hitters in the piece of one? Kobe, Figureland, Sabo. Now Kobe obviously is the odd man out here. He's like the polar bear in Arlington, Texas. He's the meme with all the soldiers and the clown with the gun amongst the soldiers. Let's all be honest here. Kobe is that represented in terms of today. All right, today, Kobe's job is going to be like he's obviously going to have some dubs in the final war. He's obviously going to be important. He is the future of the Marines. He's not the president of the Marines. I'll tell you that right now. He's not the present. Although he's going to have some good moments, he's got potential. You know what I'm saying? He's got potential. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Kobe, I mean, him being important, I don't know. He kind of reminds me of, to use a Naruto reference, he's like a Konohamaru, right? Like, we know in the future, like when we were reading Naruto, that he was going to have some importance in the future, but he's not there yet. You know what I mean? He's a Konohamaru. And I'm not going to talk about what they eventually did to Konohamaru. That's not what I'm talking about. Fuck that. He should have been much more important down the line based on he should have been Hokage at some point, right? My point is, that's who he is. He's like the next up. He's the star rookie, right? He's the fucking Angel Reese. Like, he'll be the best player in 3 years, but it ain't 3 years from now. It ain't 3 years from now. You know what I mean? So, man, that's a sick panel, though. I'm not gonna lie. So Oda's basically saying, like, these are the guys that are gonna be, like, the heralds of the search for the One Piece. Because the four that are listed here are the Yonkos that are directly going for the One Piece. And the ones listed after them are all revolving around the world government and the revolutionaries. So it's like two separate things, in my opinion. I think that one is going to play into the other. Based on what this chapter was essentially alluding to, finding the One Piece is going to be the start of something huge. So like what I've been saying for a long time now, and I hate to pat myself on the back too hard, but I have been saying this, and anyone who watches my channel knows this, is the One Piece is not going to be the end of the story. Finding the One Piece. Not going to be the end of the story. It's going to unfold into the final saga here. I know we're technically in the final saga now, but I'm talking about the final saga. In which we learn about whatever the One Piece is, the ancient weapons are in play, somehow resolving the conflict of the world is going to be the primordial forethought of people, and how the future of the Marines are going to be unveiled, how the revolutionary storyline is going to unfold, how the Celestial Dragons are going to be dealt with. That's going to be post One Piece being found, in my opinion. And this panel at the end kind of plays into that, because we have the four Yonko. These are the four guys who are leading, and with Buggy I say leading with a quotation marks, leading members to finding the One Piece, right? And whoever finds the One Piece and becomes Pirate King is going to set forth that final conflict between the world government and the revolutionaries and Luffy probably, and trying to do his thing, and however that's going to unfold, right? So that's why we're seeing the all of these Marine figures, Akainu, Figureland, or he's a world government figure, Emu, right? all of these guys and this mysterious figure, who the hell knows who that is? He's got a weird sword. I mean, his sword, I immediately thought it was Shanks because of the sword, but the face doesn't really match. So I don't think it's Shanks. I don't know who the hell that is. And why would they show Shanks right before and then do a weird silhouette for Shanks in the bottom? No, it's not Shanks. I just got mixed up by the sword because he has a similar hand guard on Griffin. Or on Griffin. So, I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, my point is, the first panel is to showcase the fight for the One Piece, and the second panel is to showcase the fight post One Piece. Imu, the final villain. Akainu being the head of the military arm of Imu. Dragon. You know, although he's Mr. I'm waiting on my hands and knees, sitting on my hands doing nothing forever. Kobe, the future of the Marines. Aokiji, a former member of the Marines, as well as a current, we don't know what he is. He's technically working for Blackbeard, but what are his true goals? Aokiji, legitimately, guys, I know I say this a lot, he is one of, if not the most interesting character in One Piece for me. Like, what his goals are, what his intentions are, how his role is going to play out in the final arc in the story. I just cannot help but be really excited for what Aokiji is going to be doing. Like, Oda wouldn't put this man here if he wasn't going to be pivotal for the final bits here of the story. Aokiji is going to be huge, man. I'm fucking so excited. I'm so excited, dude. Really awesome stuff. Great chapter. However, I will say this. Guys. What Vegapunk said this chapter was nothing we don't already know. He's just being the hype man for the story right now. He's basically like... He's essentially Oda's like tie-in to being like, get ready to rumble. That's basically what this guy is. Like, he's being the Bruce Buffer. Like, he plays an important role, and this is hype. I'm not gonna deny that. But he's essentially being the ring man, being like, are you ready? In the red corner, we have Shanks. In the blue corner, Luffy. In the green corner, Buggy. In the yellow corner, Blackbeard. Weighing in at 235 pounds. Like, he's that right now. That's what Vegapunk was doing, dog. I just finished a reaction. I'm sorry, Lothar. I just finished a reaction. But he really did not say anything we didn't already know. That's not to say there's no merit in what he said, because he's saying this to the world of One Piece, who doesn't have the information that we do as readers, right? So now that the world is aware of what's happening here, the fallout of what could happen based off of this could be huge. The primer for the world to realize, like, something's going to happen, be ready, that kind of thing. There could be a lot of fallout from that. So we'll have to see. Kobe will lose to the angry rabbits of Drum Island. Zoro should be on that list instead. Look, we all know Zoro's stronger than Kobe, and he probably always will be. All right. That's not what the point here of showing Kobe is, though. I'm not actually mad of them showing Kobe here, even though he's a fraud, all right? The reason why he's here is because he represents the future of the Marines. And the final panel here, excluding the four Yonko, is to showcase the struggle between current Marines and former Marines and the future of the Marines. Akainu represents the current. Kobe represents the future. Aokiji represents the past. And how that's all going to play out. And Kobe's going to play a role in this, I'm sure. How large a role we'll have to see. He's still on fraud watch, in my opinion. But I have no doubt that he will play a pivotal role in the final war here. But I don't think Oda chose these individuals for no reason. I don't. I think that these individuals, like especially Mr. Silhouette Man, maybe he's the burn scar man. Who knows? All of the people that were shown at the bottom were chosen specifically for particular reasons. It's obvious why Dragon and Sabo are there. They are the representation of the revolutionaries, right? Dragon being the leader and Sabo being the face and the future of the revolutionaries, right? You have the world government being represented between Figureland and Emu, and possibly the shaded figure if they're part of the world government as well. So all of these people are being showcased particularly for a reason. They're all connected, and they're going to be intertwined in the final conflict. Ultimately, when it comes to the One Piece, or not the One Piece, the post One Piece conflict of the Void Century, in my opinion. So we're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see what this means. But this is fascinating stuff. I don't know who shaded out on the last panel. I thought it was Shanks at first because of the sword. It looks like Griffin, but I don't think it is now. Under just thinking about it for more than 3 seconds. It could be someone related to Shanks. It could be one of the Holy Knights. Maybe he's not related to Shanks at all. Maybe the Holy Knights just have those kinds of swords. And that's why Shanks had one, because he's probably was a Holy Knight or something in the past. Or, we know he's a rat. He's a former world government rat. So, it's probably one of those things. Where it's probably a Holy Knight, if I had to guess. Right? Because right now we have 2 members on the panel representing revolutionaries. We have 1 member representing the world government technically, because Emu's really in a ballpark of his own. We can't really say he is the world government, although he does control the world government. So if you want to put him in there, you can. But Figureland is the only one that's technically that we can confirm is a world government member. Excuse me. Kobe and Akainu represent the Marines, right? So we have 2 Marines, we have 2 revolutionaries, we have Aokiji, who's a former Marine, but what his role in the story is still unclear, so we'll leave him blank for now. So we have 2 revolutionaries, 2 Marines, and 1, technically, world government member in Figureland. So it would make sense to even out 222 for that shaded figure to be also a world government a representative of the ancient celestial dragons. So that shady figure most likely, in my opinion, is a celestial dragon. Probably a member of the Holy Knights, is my guess. Don't besmirch the prince that was promised Shanks. Bro, I don't know about that man Shanks, man. I don't know about him, bro. I don't know about him, dude. There's a lot of questions about Shanks. Why is he going after the One Piece now? After everything that's happened, right? Why did he warn the Gorosei about a certain pirate? Why is he talking to the Gorosei? Why? His father is a Figureland. You know what I'm saying? So, or he's part of the Figureland family. We don't know for a fact, but most likely his father is, right? So if that's the case, like, we know that he's a celestial dragon, dude. And are we going to just, like, outright say, oh, he's one of the good ones? I don't trust none of them motherfuckers, bro. Shanks is getting drunk to cope with what's being said. He's not that guy. He might just be getting drunk to get drunk. He likes to drink a lot, so I don't know if that's why he's drinking. I can't besmirch him for that. Rayleigh's getting drunk too, and he's the GOAT, so I'm not gonna hold that against him. I'm just saying, like, I don't trust celestial dragons, and he's a celestial dragon, and he might be one of those guys that's like, we need to maintain the status quo. I can definitely see Shanks being that guy, like him and Luffy are standing off against each other, and he could be like saying some shit like, we need to maintain the order now as it is, man. Finding the One Piece is gonna create some sort of imbalance, and we can't have that, bro. He seems like one of those people. I don't know, dog. I'm not saying that I know for a fact that Shanks is evil or mistrustworthy or whatever the case may be. He's a good dude. We know that for a fact. He at his core, he's a good dude, right? But he is actively going against Luffy for becoming the pirate king, number one. So he's an op. That's first and foremost. So we have to keep that into consideration. And number two, we know that he's snitching out here against other pirates, which is, I don't condone no snitches. They get stitches. And number three, he's a celestial dragon. So all those three things make me not like willing to say that Shanks is 100% or even likely to be a bad guy or anything like that. But it does make me question or be like, let me see here. What's happening here, because there are good aspects to him where it's like, yeah, he's friends with the Giants. The Giants worship the sun god. That's a good sign, right? He protects weak pirate crews and stuff. He's shown to be good and good-natured and doesn't, like, even his fight against Kid, right? Kid attacked him. It's not like he was going out of his way to attack Kid. Like, Kid attacked him. So he was just protecting himself and defending himself. I don't blame him at all for wiping Kid off the map. Fuck that dude. But at the same time, there's a lot of questionable stuff about the man. So I'm just saying there's a duality to him that I'm starting to see here. So just going to put it out like that. Anyway, get some questions in, some last minute stuff, and then we're going to wrap up the stream in a little bit here. My voice is dying. I don't have water. I am dying here, slow death. Imagine Shanks' divine departure in Luffy? I can see it. They're technically enemies right now, man. Like, Shanks considered going out and fighting him on in Wano, right? I don't know, man. I don't know about Shanks. I don't know how that hat transference is going to go, dude. I'm going to be real with you. And whether or not... Because I still think Blackbeard might kill Shanks. I still think that could happen. They have a lot of history, So, that wouldn't shock me either. Meat alcohol pizza? We don't have a meat alcohol pizza. I appreciate that, the man who jumps. I appreciate that. I'm just saying, y'all. That would be a crazy twist. I don't think Shanks is evil, but I could see Shanks being antagonist, You have to understand, not all antagonists are evil. Look at Katakuri. Katakuri's not an evil guy. He's not necessarily a great guy. He did kill some of his own people just for, like, looking at him when he had his face exposed, right? But, like, you can be an antagonist in the story. Antagonist just meaning you're opposing the main protagonist. And still be a good character, not be evil, right? So I can see Shanks, like, fighting Luffy for the last road poneglyphs. Because he's got most of them, right? How many road poneglyphs does Shanks have? He's got all of Kid's rubbings, which is the same as all the ones that Luffy has. So he's got the same ones. So they're all fighting for that last poneglyph. So I could see if they face off, like, it could be initially like a very nice, like, oh, Shanks, it's great to see you. Here's the hat, an emotional moment. But then I can see, like, Shanks being like, now that I've acknowledged you as a great pirate, we're gonna have to see who's better. We're gonna have to see who's top dog. You know what I mean? Top dog. It might have to happen, guys. What do you think about that? Do you think that if Shanks meets with Luffy, that he's just gonna be like, oh, friends, and then bye? I don't see that personally. I see maybe it starts as that, hands over the hat, we get the emotional payoff, that kind of thing. But then, even if it's like a friendly kind of thing, where it's like, show me you're worthy, kind of thing, there will be a scrap. I could definitely see that. Or I can see Blackbeard killing Shanks. Yeah, I mean, he's got those scars from Blackbeard for a reason. I don't think that was thrown in there just for, some interesting lore bits. I think everything that we saw from Marineford with like the standoff between the two pirate crews of Shanks and Blackbeard, to the scar being mentioned by Shanks and him saying this scar, pains me more than any other I have. Like there's history there, and they're also both going for the same goal here. I can see it. I can see it. 100%. Oh, the Shanks scene in the anime was fucking awesome, dude. Incredible episode. Really great stuff. If they only like, that's the thing is like they halfway through the episode they shifted back to like the whole like subplot about like who the traitor is and it's them, it's fucking New York, and if they didn't do that, I know they had to for obvious reasons, but it would be a perfect episode if not for that bit. So it's like so close. So close. I'm telling you, those are the two scenarios I see. To take Shanks out of the picture in this final war situation for the One Piece, either Blackbeard's gonna take him out or Luffy's gonna beat him in a man-to-man duel. Oh, that'd be sick. Either way, I'm happy. Either way, I am very happy. Alright. So I think on that note, Shanks dies in Elbaf? Nah. He left Elbaf by now. I don't think he's going to be there in Elbaf, unfortunately. It'd be nice, but Shanks did mention, I saw again, and it reminded me last episode, he said, we've stayed here too long and a big pirate found us. So that means that they're already overstaying their welcome in Elbaf. But then again, Dorian Broggy did get sent over to Egghead, so Shanks knew about it. Maybe he's waiting for Luffy there. It's basically if Shanks wants to be on Ging type energy, or if he wants to be on some real homie shit type energy. If he's on some real homie type shit energy, he'd wait there at Elbaf for Luffy to show up. If he's on some Ging freaks type energy, he's going to do everything he can to run away from his responsibility. And that being Luffy returning the fucking hat. He's a Yonko. He's godlike. He's earned his title. He's earned the great pirate, moniker. Let him give you the fucking hat back. It's enough time, okay? So that's what I'm going to say. That's what I got to say. That's how it's going to be. That's me. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Oh, yeah, can't wait for Garp. Oh, my God. Well, I have to see Kobe. But Garp. So I'm happy. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. This has been your boy Zoro, man. Hope you had a wonderful time. Hope you're having a great Friday. And, yeah, man, stay safe out there. Be good. And Summer League, this new kid, Kolek, man, I was a fan of Kolek before we drafted him at Marquette. That dude has great playmaking chops. Great playmaking chops, man. And if his offense can maintain itself and he can play average defense, I'm not going to call him Steve Nash because, come on, let's be honest. He's a second-round pick. Let's not get our hopes up too much. He's like, but great backup point guard. That's all I can ever ask for. I'm off, guys.